Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Tabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, or entertainment, and where we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have a very, very interesting show for you guys that I'm sure a lot of you are going to enjoy. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my name is Charles Tabansi. My handle is CTABANZ. If you want to follow DREAMERSPRO, the channel on Instagram, same name as the channel, and make sure you follow the DREAMERSPRO podcast that we have pinned in the comment section below. Let me get into this topic. I think this is going to be an interesting one. Now, as you guys know, 2 seasons ago, all hell broke loose when Russell Westbrook signed with the Los Angeles Lakers. And you had people in the media twerking it up all over the place, knocking over people's drinks out of sheer excitement that the Lakers are going to be able to compete with the Brooklyn Nets at the time, who had James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Durant. And we're going to see a finals matchup of the Nets and the Lakers. Well, what happened? The Nets definitely never made it to the finals, and neither did the Lakers. As a matter of fact, that season, the Lakers didn't even make it into the play-in tournament. And it turned out to be an absolute disastrous, when I say disaster, disastrous season that year. And the majority of the blame fell at Russell Westbrook's feet. That season, he averaged for the Lakers 18.5 points per game. He shot 44% from the field, 29.8% from the three, let's say 30%, 66.7% from the free throw line. And it was an absolute disaster, and it was a terrible fit. Now, Russell Westbrook didn't help his cause at times because, number one, he did not play well that season. Number two, he was very, very combative, and he was averaging 3.8 assists, 3.8 turnovers a game, and he was combative with the media, right? But what we also noticed was that Russell Westbrook was being made out to be the face of all of the issues that the Lakers were facing. And it was something that many of us believe was deliberate, and it was one of the reasons why you had people like Charles Barkley calling out the Lakers for trying to blame Frank Vogel and Russell Westbrook for everything, knowing damn well they lost as a team. Now, was he a bad fit? Absolutely. But Russell Westbrook was definitely demonized by the media. Definitely demonized to the point where a lot of people were beginning to wonder, wait a minute, we've noticed a trend that whenever LeBron James teams don't do well, there's always going to be blame that's going to be passed around to other players. And in this case, we're asking the question, well, is Russell Westbrook now the latest scapegoat? And some of us are beginning to ask the question, if Westbrook is being blamed this poorly, I'm sure some of this has to be coming out of the Lakers camp and maybe from Clutch Sports as well, right? A lot of us were wondering this. Now, whenever you saw Russell Westbrook in the media, you would always talk, you always say the right thing. He's always, I'm willing to do whatever it takes for the team, willing to do whatever it takes for the team. The second year, they then asked Russell Westbrook to come off the bench. He even agrees. And, they were trying to play, but it wasn't really working out. But a lot of us were speculating that the Lakers were doing this to Westbrook. And I'm sure Russell Westbrook, a part of him, must not have liked how the Lakers were throwing him under the bus. And he must have felt the type of way to LeBron James. Fantastic. So what happens? Yesterday, they meet up for the first time while he's as a Clipper, and he makes his return to LA. And what happens? When Westbrook comes out, he gets booed. Now, if you know anything about LeBron James, he's a happy guy. Like, he goes out there, he'll shake everybody's hand. Hey, hug it up. That's how he is. That's his personality. I'm not knocking him. That's how he is. But then something interesting happened. A video surfaced of Russell Westbrook and LeBron James actually avoiding each other. And Westbrook went to the other side of the court under the basket, and him and LeBron James never even greeted throughout that entire game. And this video was actually released by brought to us by fadeawayworld.net, and we're going to play it for you without the audio. We want you guys to watch it in its entirety. But before we even get into that, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Aura. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards, only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/DreamersPro. And when you try Aura, by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to play the video for you. It's very short, like a 20-second clip. I want you guys to watch it, and then we're going to come back and continue on with the show. Take a look at that. So you saw the video. Now, if you were watching the game, you will also see that there was a point where Westbrook tried to go up for a layup and LeBron James punched the hell out of that ball and said, get that, you know what, up out of here. And to me, this is what I think. I'm just going to speak from my opinion. I think that at the end of Russell Westbrook's tenure with the Lakers, I think there was no relationship between him and LeBron James. I think Westbrook viewed LeBron as, you guys know that we failed. This project failed. We failed as a unit. We didn't get it done. But you sat back and let the media throw me under the bus. And y'all never really came to my defense. Not really at all, except for one time. But I think that Russell Westbrook didn't feel, he wasn't liking how the Lakers threw him under the bus and how LeBron really didn't come to his defense all that much. And he kind of let all of that go. Right? I've heard Kobe Bryant come to the defense of Powell when the Lakers were really pissed off at Powell. And he called out Laker fans like, no, cut it out. This is not going to happen. LeBron recently did that with Anthony Davis, but he never did anything of the sort with Russell Westbrook. And the part I think that might sting Westbrook is that he's like, y'all recruited me. Y'all wanted me here. Y'all wanted me here. So it was all love when we were winning or when we thought of the idea of winning. But the minute things fall apart, you just leave me out to the wolves. I mean, it got so bad that you had people coming out with reports calling Russell Westbrook a vampire. Now, to me, I think it was a PR job by the Lakers. And they wanted to make Westbrook look bad. I believe that. And I think that other people in the media had various reasons for attacking him. Skip Bayless made it his personal vendetta to attack him. Shannon Sharp, at every turn, for a year plus, attack Russell Westbrook. Demon, I mean, he really criticized the hell out of him. Like, he contributed to it, and it made it seem as if he was the primary reason that the Lakers were losing, and when he wasn't. As a matter of fact, at the trade deadline, when they traded away Russell Westbrook, they got a bunch of pieces. It wasn't that they just got rid of Westbrook. The fact of the matter is, it was a bad fit from the start. It was a bad fit. And LeBron and AD and Westbrook, all of them got to wear that. Because they were all with it. They thought it was going to work, and it didn't. It didn't. So to see both of these guys not even greet each other, you knew there was something there. You knew there was something there. There's something that LeBron did that Russell Westbrook wasn't feeling. For him to not greet him? The last time Russell Westbrook held that type of malice towards a player was Kevin Durant. It was Kevin Durant. They deliberately did not come together and greet each other. So it wasn't just smoke and mirrors. We weren't just imagining it. It was a real thing. And I don't think Russell Westbrook appreciated how he was shipped out of there. And the way he was covered cost that guy a lot of money. It cost him a lot of money, which I'm sure is something that Westbrook is also pissed off about. Like, yo, y'all cost me money. Tens of millions of dollars messing with you dudes. Like, what's going on? Ever since I met you dudes, my money's not been right. My money's not been right. So I'm not saying it's all LeBron's fault, but I definitely think that there's something there for these guys to not embrace each other. So these are my thoughts. So what I want to know from you guys, number one, do you think that Russell Westbrook and LeBron James no longer have a relationship? And do you think that it has something to do with the way Westbrook was being criticized by the media as a Los Angeles Laker. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. Peace.